Hello, my lovely viewers, and welcome. I am Kira, a romantic ace, and tonight we are streaming chapter 14 of the Royal Romance, book 1. If you haven't joined me before, welcome. I drink and I cuss. If you want to play the drinking game along with me, the rules are right here underneath the player over at twitch.tv/aromanticace. I myself have been pre-gaming today. It was a day at work and it's only Monday. So I have a non-inebriating beverage of which I'll be partaking tonight. Um, although this does not necessarily mean that the stream is any more sober. Also, if you haven't joined us before, we are Kira, a New York City waitress who has been trafficked to the Western European country of Cordonia after being the waitress to the informal bachelor party of then Crown Prince Shamar of Cordonia, now King of Cordonia, after the end of Book 1, in which we traveled to Cordonia on an hour's notice and subsequently endured the social season, which is apparently the way that the Cordonians choose their royal consort who has political power in their country. Because obviously, you know within a few months whether someone is fit to be, king or queen consort. So, that's responsible. But we survived all the trappings that one might expect. We survived masquerade balls and ice skating and skiing and sexual assault. That one was fun. And then one came back to bite us at the end of book 1 when the photos from that encounter were released to slander our name, as is typical for a woman who has been assaulted. So the entirety of book 2 so far has been spent trying to find out who leaked these photos and trying to clear our good name. So as of right now, we know that Bertrand has worked against us in the past. He sold some photos to the press early on that were not related to the assault. And also fathered a child out of wedlock with a woman who was younger than him and clearly in a lower social position and in love with him, and he clearly had no intention of being with her. So that was a predatory situation that is apparently going to turn into a love story now. And you can't see my face, but just imagine the angry ace face right now because that's the look on my face. We also found out that Penelope and Bastien were both wrapped in by the then king Constantine, Shamar's father, to set up this whole assault and get us DQ'd from the competition because he believed we weren't right for Cordonia. So now we know all that. Of course, the king father doesn't want to say anything about it because it would destabilize Cordonia, which I guess is fair, but you could also come out and just be like, hey, new information has come to light, but no. We got to go find Tariq before we're completely safe. This is the other reason we can't come out and just say, hey, this situation's resolved because apparently we're still not safe for some goddamn reason. I told you I cuss. So, with that, we have just met Hannah's parents as well, our BFF slash woman that we've kissed a few times. She's too sweet for this world, and I really hate like leading her on like she's my love interest when she's not. But yeah, we've met her parents in Shanghai, and now we are traveling to New York, which is apparently we're going to the UN, which is news to me. Because the stinger for chapter 14 says, "Can you impress Adelaide?" Which is Madeline's mother, the prince's fiance's mother, at the UN party while searching for clues as to Tariq's whereabouts. By the way, Tariq's in LA on the other side of the fucking United States. So I don't know why we're expecting to hear anything about him in New York, apart from the fact that we're calling a bunch of places in LA hoping to find him. But searching for clues, I think, is a stretch. But here, let's see what we can find out in chapter 14. So this is chapter 14, Back to the Big Apple, where it all began. The next day, after a long flight, you arrive in New York City. This is a long ass flight, y'all. We went across the Pacific Ocean, which I know can be done in one shot, but that's what, like an 18-hour flight just to LA, I think? It's pretty long. Um, and then across the United States, which is with, let's see, with time zones, I want to say like 3-4 hour flight? Something like that. So this, you can do it in one day. It's really exhausting, but you can do it. Anyway, we're in New York City. Maxwell helps carry your bag to your hotel room. It's been so long since I've been back here. Yes, we're now homeless because we've been gone from New York City for how long, so we have to stay in a hotel. Our friends probably think we're dead because we haven't been able to correspond with anybody, I guess, unless they follow the tabloids and pay attention to, like, Cordonian gossip. I don't know. But yeah, that's awkward. I'll say, I love New York. Okay, Maxwell. Maxwell, we can say we just got off the plane. Or, I agree, there's no other city like it. I mean, this is our home, so I agree, there's no other city like it. Cordonia may be my home now, but I'll never forget my roots. It feels good to be back here. Now, are you ready to go get Madeline's wedding ring? Oh yeah, so we've been entrusted to pick up the wedding ring of our rival and Shamar's current fiance. What could possibly go wrong? How could this ever come back in our face? Gosh, I can't imagine this ending badly for anyone at all, especially not us. I still can't believe she'd ask me to do it. Are you sure? It's a setup, Kira. It's a fucking setup. Maxwell pulls out his cell phone and presses play on a voicemail message. Maxwell, I have an absolutely vital task for Lady Kira to complete. As I will be busy with preparations for the wedding shower, I will simply have no time to go and pick up my wedding band before I return to Cordonia, which is for some reason being made in New York City, which seems weird. Wouldn't you use a Cordonian jeweler? That's odd. I must insist that she be the one to do it, as thanks to me for allowing her to remain present on this tour and in Shamar's life. Oh, this is a setup. I honestly don't know who thinks this isn't a setup right now, because especially with her phrasing it as thanks to me for allowing her to remain in Shamar's life, she is looking for a way to kick us out. I am not stupid. Is everybody else in this book stupid? Apparently. I trust you will pass along the message. Okay. She made it pretty clear. Ugh. So we can say, doesn't she have better things to do than rub the wedding in my face? Or, I don't have time for this. Neither of these answers are good because A, what else are we doing with our time? And B, it's her wedding, Kira. Take a drink. That's judgy. Take a drink. So yeah, it's her wedding, so don't say that. So I guess I don't have time for this. I don't know. I should be helping with the investigation, not running personal errands. You kind of have to. And, well, you'd better do it today. There won't be time after tonight's United Nations party, and the wedding shower is tomorrow. Oh, good, so we're gonna be gone all night, probably with the ring not in our possession, so someone can break into our hotel room and steal it. Oh my god, they literally act like I've never met people before. Okay. Alright, this is fun. Already? The end's coming up quickly. I don't know, dude. There's a whole other book yet. It's the wedding shower and then right back to Cordonia for the homecoming ball and the wedding. Cool. Wow. I hadn't realized how close it is. Shamar and Madeline getting married seems so soon. Well, he literally had to choose his fiancée after a couple months, so I wouldn't expect them to stay engaged for long, frankly. I thought we would have found Tariq by now. We literally just started looking 2 days ago. Why would you think we would have found Tariq by now? I don't know. Hey, don't worry. Rest assured that while you're ring shopping, Bastien and I will be hot on Tariq's trail, calling all the fanciest clothing stores in LA to track him down. We'll find him, we'll clear your name, and things will be great. I've got this. Trust me. Oh, God. Okay, well, actually, Maxwell really hasn't proven himself that untrustworthy, so. Okay. You know I do. Besides, you are uniquely qualified for the job. Yay! Hi, Bye Beetle, welcome back. I see my chat is misbehaving, so I'll reload it, but. Really? No one's called me qualified for anything before. Unique, sure, but never qualified. I won't let you down. Oh God, okay. Wait, I just realized I don't even know where I need to go for the ring. Oh God. Yeah, this seems like something that we should have been told during this, like, 24-hour transatlantic or trans-Pacific flight. Ay, ay. Oh, right, the directions. Yes, Maxwell, the directions. He digs into his pocket and hands you a crinkled piece of paper. You unfurl the page, revealing a drawing of him astride a saddled King Kong on top of the Empire State Building. Frankly, this doesn't sound like something Maxwell wouldn't do. Okay. Am I supposed to know what this means? Maxwell grabs the paper back and his cheeks flush bright red. My boy, we know you have a hippopotamus tattooed on your boob, okay? Why are you embarrassed about this? Can we just, not talk about that? Sure. We can say, talk about what? Not a chance. Or, what do you mean? That was awesome. No, let's not be mean to him. Talk about what? You wink conspiratorially. Maxwell grins. Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. Anyway. He reaches into his pocket, handing you another slip of paper with 2 addresses. The first address is for the jewelry store. The other is for a high-end boutique. Justin made an appointment there for the UN party tonight. Oh, good. Our traveling boutique is now in New York. Meet us there after you get Madeline's ring. And probably not spend money on an outfit. Will do. Maxwell extends his hand toward you, palm down. You raise a questioning eyebrow, and he grabs your hand, placing it on top of his. Team break! Oh, God, Maxwell. Okay. He throws his hand into the air, and you follow suit. Moments later, he's out the door. You sigh and set out to get the ring. You enter the high-end jewelry store, which looks an awful lot like the jewelry store in Shanghai where we got those cufflinks. But before you can catch the jeweler's eye, you see... Drake? What are you doing in a high-end jewelry store? Oh, hey, Roth. Put some nicer clothes on. What are you doing here? It's a store. Anyone can go into the store. Okay. Shh. Sure, but you're the last person I expected to see looking at necklaces that require a down payment. Okay, wow, that's judgy because you're totally just assuming that he's like poor. Take a drink. Also, I'm just thirsty. After casting a quick glance around the mostly empty store, he sighs. All right, you caught me. I'm looking for a wedding gift for Shamar. In a jewelry store? Literally, Game Kira says, in a jewelry store? What? You don't think he'd want one of those? Drake points to a gold medallion covered in so many gems that the gold is barely visible. Oh my god, tacky. You want to give Shamar that medallion? We can say Shamar isn't a pirate. He might want it, he might not want it, but I sure do. Do we, though? Or would Shamar want you to break the bank? Yes, exactly. Put some nicer clothes on, says Kira, adjusting the spaghetti strap of her tank top. Hey, I didn't get to pick what I wore here, Bye Beetle, okay? I've yelled at Kira's outfits several times. Drake literally owns suits, and he walks around in that shit. Okay. He's going into a high-end jewelry store. We should have worn nicer clothes, too. Wow. So, the only one that's not judgy here is he might not want it, but I sure do. The other two are kind of like disparaging Drake, who has been Shamar's friend for longer. Actually, all of these disparage Drake, who has been Shamar's friend for longer and presumably knows him better. Although, if any of us honestly believe Drake is here for Shamar, take a drink. You hear my glass not clinking against the table. So, I guess... You want to give Shamar that medallion? What the... He might not want it, but I sure do. Sorry, Roth. I've only got the budget for one big gift right now. Well, if you happen to find a giant gem-encrusted necklace on the sidewalk, I call dibs. See, like, she's disappointed, but I feel like that's just being sarcastic, so I don't know. Sure. So, did you just come here to shoot down my gift ideas, or are you looking for something? I'm supposed to pick up Madeline's wedding ring, which I hope they've told the jewelry store who to expect, because they probably, like, check ID and shit for picking up something like this. So, yeah. Wow. That's cold, even for her. Is it, though? You notice the jeweler waving to you over the counter. When you give him Madeline's name, he rushes off and returns with a small box. Apparently no questions asked. That's concerning. So this is Madeline's wedding ring, which isn't much of anything, really. That's it? I was expecting something more. Elaborate? I was gonna say pretentious. Yeah, that's fair. I think we can say it's lovely, she's lucky to have a wedding ring, or I've seen ring pops that looked cooler. Okay, take a drink. Oh, God. Okay, but what would Game Kira say here? She's being tasked with picking up this wedding ring, and it, like, literally all it is a gold band with, like, maybe some diamond crusting. Because we're not trying to save face in front of Matt. I'm justifying the fact that I'm going to choose the judgy answer and say I've seen ring pops that look cooler. Yeah, at least you can snack on those. It's true. He studies the ring, his expression growing somber. I guess their wedding's coming up pretty fast. Yeah. We'll find Tariq soon, Roth. We have to. Or what? If we do, so we can say, what will that mean for us? Or I'm buying everyone drinks. We're not going there with Drake. I'm buying everyone drinks. You know I'll hold you to that, right? I'm pretty much expecting you to. I'm counting on it. If you're done here, do you want to give me a hand with Shamar's gift? Sure. He's my best friend. I want to get him something good, but I think I'm in over my head here. Dude, like, honestly, being married to Madeline, get him like a nice bottle of wine or something, cause damn. Drake, are you inviting me on a shopping trip? Don't make me regret it. Oh, I'm gonna make you regret it. What I meant is, I would be honored to accompany you. Yeah, okay. Come on, then. You follow him out the door. Clearly, nothing bad is going to happen to this ring we just picked up. You try the pet store, which... How have we been getting all of our past customs, by the way? Our little corgi that we adopted. How have we been getting him past customs? Because usually customs is pretty strict about bringing animals into different countries. Okay. So we tried the pet store. I don't know. Drake holds the yellow Labrador puppy in his hands out to you, its tail wagging. Come on, Roth. Shamar's always loved dogs. Yeah, exactly. Here's a marriage counselor session. Yeah, no, that would be that'd be what he needs. Do you really want to make a puppy live with Madeline? Woman, if you honestly think that Madeline and Shamar are going to have that much contact during their marriage, you're kidding yourself. Because they will not. He slowly lowers the puppy back into its pen. No, save the puppy from the pet store, okay? Because if it's not bought as a puppy, then like it's going to go to the pound. So, please save the puppy. You're safer here, pal. No! Save the puppy! You try the furniture store. So, wait a second. This isn't a furniture store. This is IKEA. Y'all act like I've never seen these arrows on floors before. You do not go to IKEA to shop for a king. Y'all. Oh my god. This is it, Roth. A deluxe recliner, dual cup holders, over 50 massage settings. Really? I'm sure Shamar owns plenty of chairs. Then why did you let him take you to a furniture store? Ay. You've clearly never sat on the Cordonian throne. Let's just say Shamar's gonna need back support after sitting on that thing. Did he really sit on the throne like ever? I'm not even gonna ask how you know that, and I think we can do better than a dad's dream chair. No. Comfy chairs are pretty nice. Drake heaves himself out of the recliner, sighing. Why do I get the feeling Drake is mostly shopping for a present for him? To say it's for Shamar. Unless you want it. Nah, I'm not shipping that thing back to Cordonia. Okay, Drake. Sure. Okay. You try the hardware store? Seriously? Yeah, why has Drake sat on the Cordonian throne? I guess we're excusing this as, you know, he and Shamar were probably like playing games in the palace and probably like totally sat on the throne, which I can definitely see little kids doing, but yeah. That's Yeah, Drake, you want to elaborate on that a little bit? Was that the same day that you almost got the crown prince killed by capsizing a boat? So yeah, Drake, why are we at the hardware store? Drake stares wistfully at a plasma cutter at the back of the shop. He is totally shopping for a present for himself. Yes, he is. What would you even use that for? What would Shamar use that for? Why does this place sell a plasma cutter? Engraving metals? Drake, this is a terrible thing to use as a murder weapon, okay? It's very, very traceable. Come on, it's a tool. Every guy appreciates a handy power tool. My dude, we are going to the sex shop next if you keep that up. You're talking about hands and power tools, okay? Drake, we can say, it's adorable how bad you are at this, or I feel like I'm watching a parody of masculinity. Okay, except for the dog. Alright, the dog actually was not very toxic masculinity. I'll be fair on that. The puppy, like, especially it being a puppy and not like a full-grown Rottweiler or something. It was a cute little Labrador puppy. Alright? This, I'll hand Drake that wasn't as manthraxy. The rest of this has totally been a parody of masculinity. Drake, here, Shamar, have this drill that is in no way symbolic. Yeah, exactly. Oh, God. Okay, so let's give him some shit. It's adorable how bad you are at this. I don't know if I should take that as a compliment. Don't worry. Don't think too hard, Drake. I'm just glad I was here to witness this. Well, that makes one of us. Come on. You look like you need a break. Are you gonna take him to the bar? You lead Drake out of the store and to a bench down the block. You both slump onto it, exhausted. I have no idea where we are in New York that looks like this. Trying to find a present for this wedding is like torture. I take it you're not a fan of the usual wedding traditions. Drake runs his fingers through his hair, sighing. I've got nothing against tradition, but there are nice simple ceremonies, and then there are international engagement tours. Yeah, it's true, that's not very traditional. So, what would your simple wedding look like? Oh my god, are we seriously trying to, like, girl talk with Drake? Ooh, this is gonna be good. Okay, let's see where this goes. He gives you a thoughtful look. Should I ask why you're asking? 'Cause I know it makes you uncomfortable, that's why I'm asking. Let's just say I'm curious. I guess it'd be something small. A short reception and a ceremony. But do you mean a short ceremony and a reception? 'Cause the ceremony shouldn't be longer than the reception, my dude. Short reception and a ceremony. Just a few friends and family. Luckily, you only have a few friends and family. Ouch! Take a drink! Oof. That, like, I get that we're friends now and we've kissed him a couple times, but ouch! Whew. Ha ha, rough. Yeah, way to, like, rip off a band-aid. Let me guess. Your ring bearer would be, so we can say Little Barty, which I'm still horrified that Savannah named her child Barty. Bertrand, or Oliver. I mean, honestly, it'd probably be his nephew. So, let me guess. Your ring bearer would be Little Barty. Huh. I hadn't really thought about it, but you know, that'd be great. Yeah, once he's like old enough to hold his own head up. Imagine him in a tiny suit. Yeah, Savannah would be over the moon. What about best man? I vote for, so we can say Maxwell, Shamar, or Savannah. I don't think Maxwell. I think Drake is still mad enough at Maxwell that that probably wouldn't fly. So Shamar or Savannah? It's basically, do I want to break tradition or not? I mean, basically, the only logical answer here is Shamar, so Shamar. I bet he'd throw you the perfect bachelor party. Yes, because Shamar gives a shit and is a decent person. Wouldn't ignore his friends when they tell him they want to go to the Statue of Liberty. Hi, Echozodia, welcome back. Barbecue and stiff drinks galore. And he'd be good at speeches. He'd never embarrass you. Well, he might a little bit. Shamar is a strong contender. That leaves one question. Who are you marrying in this scenario? So we can ask Olivia, a sentient bottle of whiskey, or me. I have said this before. If this game pairs up Olivia and Drake, that is so many shades of wrong. Because that's not a healthy relationship. You know, relationships are not, banter. There's more to relationships than banter. Those two, based on Olivia's treatment of Drake in the past, that's not a good place for him, and it's really not a good place for her either. So please don't marry Olivia. And God, do we want to be super cringy and say me, or do we want to do a sentient bottle of whiskey? I think you're right, Echozodia. I think Drake would be more likely to marry a sentient bottle of whiskey. I know you're messing with me, but if that existed, I'd consider it. I think that's the most Drake thing you've ever said. Why, thank you. Enough daydreaming for now. I still need a present for Shamar. He sighs. Shamar has always been there for me, and, well, you know him. He always gives the perfect gifts. Yeah, it's kind of creepy. It's like his superpower. His other superpower is worrying. I just wanted to return the favor for once, but I'm stumped. Relax, Drake. You just need to remember the secret to finding a good present. Yeah, and what's that? The secret is, we can say, picking something unique to you, thinking outside the box, or being able to read minds. Well, no pressure there. Honestly, the secret to picking a great gift is to pick something that the recipient like wants and or needs. But playing choices while watching choices. I think that qualifies as choiceception. Yeah, I'd go with that. So, I don't know. The secret is being able to read minds is... Let's give something that actually sounds like advice. Picking something unique to you. Sure. If I get him whiskey, he'd probably laugh. Hell, I'd have to laugh at myself. Okay, so get him gin. No. What I mean is, you know Shamar better than anyone. You've been through thick and thin together. Anyone can get him something he'd enjoy, but what's something you know he'd really appreciate? I don't know what... He breaks off suddenly, his gaze falling across something metallic in the window of a nearby antique store. Wait, I've got it! Yeah, the secret is not getting a Target gift card, you're right. He leaps up, unless that's something the person wants. He leaps up from the bench and ducks into the store. You barely have time to get up before he comes back out, grinning. That was fast. Did you just steal it? This is what I'm giving Shamar. Okay. So he has gotten an antique compass. Yeah, exactly, Drake. I have one personality trait and it's alcohol. Yep. Pretty much. Pretty much. That and apparently puppies. Yeah, apparently puppies. So we've got an antique compass. Okay. It's neat, but why a compass? Are you worried Shamar will get lost in the wilds of Cordonia? I don't know if I'd go so far as to say Drake is bi. But he's definitely alcoholic. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's always had guards and royal staff around, so he's never needed a compass. But they can't always be there for him. Even I can't always be there for him. Bleh. If he's ever out on his own, or if he feels like he's losing his way, I thought it'd be a nice reminder. Oh, okay, that's actually kind of nice. There was some thought happening there. Alright. I get the feeling you're talking about more than cardinal directions. No! Drake shifts his weight back and forth, glancing down at the compass. Constantine was a decent king for years, but by the time he'd retired, he'd lost sight of what really mattered. Look at everything he put you and Shamar through. And Olivia, but mostly me and Shamar. I don't ever want that to happen to Shamar. No, that's true. You want him to stay a good guy. So I thought he could use a compass to follow. Something to remind him to stay true to what he believes in. Actually, I think that was Constantine's problem, was staying true to what he believed in. So, yeah. What do you think? Too cheesy? No. Come on, dude. Drake, we can say that's literally the perfect gift, or you're a thoughtful guy under that gruff exterior. That's literally the perfect gift. I can't tell if you're messing with me. Uh-huh. I'm serious. I think it'd mean a lot to him. Oh, good, because I forgot to get a receipt. Okay, yeah, like you couldn't literally just walk back in there. He carefully tucks the compass into his pocket. Yeah, have we checked for the ring lately? Because I'm worried. Thank God that's over with. Now we just have to get through this United Nations party. Yeah, what does this entail, by the way? It's not until tonight. Why don't we unwind for a little bit? You mean pregame? Yes. Oh, yeah, no, we're definitely not getting married to Drake. That will be a cold day in hell if Kira marries Drake. But yeah, no, we're like, I get why you think that, because there's been a lot of talk of marriage and also Drake. So, yeah. But no, we're still prepping for Madeline and Shamar's wedding, at least right now. We just endured an eternity of shopping. I think we've earned it. It could be fun to show you around the neighborhood. Why do I feel like we're gonna have to pay for this experience? Going out with Drake will unlock an exclusive casual outfit for him. Oh my god, we're finally gonna see him in different clothes. This is enough of a bribe, honestly. Oh my god! Y'all, I want you to appreciate this. Look at those boobs. Look at that man's boobs. Is this Henley made of latex? What? Because, honest to God, I think I see a belly button in there. I think I see a belly button. Oh my God. Oh my God. What is this? I can't stop staring at it because yes, we did turn it. No, we did turn his douche level up to 10. He is wearing denim though. Those pants are denim. Those are definitely denim. They're just colored denim. But yeah, he's not wearing denim on denim. He's not wearing any layers at all, actually. But why are you wearing sunglasses at night, Drake? Why? What? Huh? I know I'm sitting on this way longer than I should, but I can't look away. What is on his wrist? Is that supposed to be a watch, or is that like one of those woven bracelets? Like macrame bracelets? He does look like he's gonna sell you drugs at a college party, but like a classy one on a yacht. Because sunglasses. Totally does feel oxy. Oh my God. Okay. To freshmen, yeah. Oh my God. And y'all don't know because you don't. So I totally just tapped his boob, and I'm not even mad about it. We're. I can't. I mean, as an oxygen, is he O'Hare? No, not as an oxygen. As an OxyContin, the prescription. So I mean, we're gonna hang out with Drake, but please tell me we get to make fun of his boobs. Please, please, please. Oh my God, the smile makes it worse. Sign me up for some relaxation and Drake in a skin-tight Henley. Whew. That's what I'm talking about. What's our first stop? Before you can reply, you catch a glimpse of an outfit in a neighboring shop window. Drake follows your gaze and freezes. Oh my God, so we put him up to this. Oh my God. I promise I'll get you a drink after we try one more store. I'm gonna bribe him with whiskey, okay. That is not happening. Oh, I think it is. We paid for it. All you have to do is try it on. Please. Oh, we know he can't say no to us. The things I do for your amusement. Yeah, my amusement, all right. He follows you into the store, which looks suspiciously like the one where we bought Shamar's Statue of Liberty present, and emerges from the changing room a few minutes later. Jesus Christ, they're gonna make us look at it again. The MC knew the player would love his man boobs. I can't look away. They're right there. They've put buttons down the middle to highlight them, Echo. What do you want from me? I'm asexual, but I notice boobs, okay? They're right here. So, we can say, Drake, be honest you love it, or you've never looked hotter. Has he, though? The sunglasses! It's the sunglasses that kill it for me. What is on your face? Oh my God. I'm not gonna flirt with him because I can't. Be honest, you love it. He rolls his shoulders and stretches experimentally. He's gonna rip this shirt in half, y'all, because it's glued to his skin. Oh my God. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's comfortable. Yeah, because it's latex. What's happening to me? The sunglasses are stealing all your masculinity, Drake. Your toxic masculinity is oozing out of you. Welcome to the joys of casual New York fashion. Oh my god, no, please no. He frowns down at the Henley shirt covering his biceps. Like they felt the need to point out the biceps when the pecs are right there. The biceps? Are you serious? I'll buy this getup if you make good on that drink you promised me. Yeah, I don't need to get you drunk now. Deal. I know just the spot. Oh, please say we're taking him to the gay club. Oh my god, please can we take him to the gay club? Y'all, please? Please? Probably not. Oh my god, were we really going back to our... We're going... No! So, you lead Drake through the maze-like streets to a familiar door and into your old bar. Okay, no. And I'm gonna tell you why no. You don't go back to the place where you worked. Because number one, your boss is gonna see you. You totally just up and left with no warning. Your boss is gonna see you and be like, where the fuck have you been? Number two, you just don't. It's weird. It's uncomfortable to be a patron in a place where you used to work. I can't do it, and also this place isn't exactly that good. So, oh god. Okay, well, we went back to the place where we met. I guess there's some kind of symmetry here. Yes, his man boobs do still show, and they've still accented them, and it's still hilarious. Hey, I remember this place. Oh, I'm glad you finally figured it out now that we're inside the door, Drake. I haven't been here since that night at Shamar's bachelor party. Well, when do you think the last time was that he was here, Kira? My old bar. We can say it's good to be back. At least it hasn't burned down without me. Or I am so glad I don't work here anymore. Whew. Yeah. None of this is what I really want to say. Because really I don't want to say anything. Can say, I guess I'm gonna go with at least it hasn't burned down without me. Heh, some things never change. Hey, what's that supposed to mean, asshole? Yeah, although there might be a few new wine stains on those cushions. You hear a stifled yawn from behind the bar as someone comes strolling out of the kitchen. It's Daniel! Good afternoon. Are you two looking for a table? Oh my god. Kira? Yes, remember that Daniel is probably the one who has literally masterminded this whole entire thing. So, our prom date over here. Daniel! What the heck happened to you? Oh my god, Daniel can't even cuss. Oh, y'all. What the heck happened to you? You just up and left. With no warning, nothing. We thought you'd been kidnapped. It's a long story, and now I'm here with this douche nozzle. You could have called or texted. Yeah, well, I don't have international service. My cell phone coverage has been kind of limited in Cordonia. Strangely, even though it's a first world country. You should probably switch plans. Heh heh heh. Well, I'm glad you're okay. You look like you're doing good. Oh, I'm Daniel, by the way. No, Daniel is to blame for all our problems, I'm pretty sure. He holds his hand out to Drake. This is Drake, so he can say, one of my best friends, my hot date, or my secret bodyguard. Let's make him uncomfortable. One of my best friends. Don't go spilling all of my secrets to this guy. Next thing you know, he's gonna want to be friends. Oh my god, Drake's social circle might expand. Perish the thought. No, I get it. You're more of the prickly loner type. I can respect that. Daniel, it's okay. You think he's hot. It's fine. With those boobs in front of you, how can you argue? Daniel escorts you both to the cleanest booth in the house. Which is not a booth, apparently. Daniel! What are you doing out there? I've got a sink full of dirty dishes that aren't gonna wash themselves. He's seating patrons, boss. Back off. We've got customers, boss. Look who just stopped by. Oh god, here we go. Your old manager steps out of the kitchen, wiping his hands on an apron. He frowns at Drake, then squints at you, until his eyes slowly widen in recognition. You! Wow, do you not even know my name? Ouch. I hope you're not here looking to collect a paycheck. You walked out on me with only a day's notice, on a Saturday. I actually still am owed wages for anything prior to that Saturday, so yes, actually I am here to collect a paycheck. So screw you, asshole. Hey, watch your tone. That's no way to talk to a customer. Take your glasses off, my dude. She used to work for me. I'll talk to her however I like. Oh my god. Okay. Whew. I know they think they're being hyperbolic here, but I've literally known people who think this way about people that they pay. So, this is that moment when Ace's public service announcement says that I don't care what you pay somebody, you don't get the right to talk to them like they're not people. Okay? And that really doesn't matter what line of work they're in. So when you come in here telling me that you're going to deny me my earned wages and then literally backtalk somebody else for calling you out on your bullshit, holy shit, y'all. That's not okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Huh. Really? You want to mess with a member of the Cordonian Royal Court? Yeah, asshole. Have you been following the news? Apparently not. Apparently nobody has. Your old manager freezes, like he has the first clue where Cordonia is. But she's... what? Yeah, shut the fuck up. It's okay, Drake. We can say we just got off on the wrong foot. Yeah, he got off on the wrong foot. We did nothing. He's always been a jerk. Or, I'm sure he wouldn't insult a noble woman on purpose. Yeah, we're not giving him the benefit of the doubt. We did not get off on the wrong foot. He's being an asshole. So, he's always been a jerk, or I'm sure he wouldn't insult a noble woman on purpose. I mean, it doesn't sound like we're ever going to be coming back here, so he's always been a jerk. Honestly, doesn't sound like we're coming back. Kira, I didn't know you were royalty. I'm sorry, madam. Milady? Yeah. Like, that honestly makes you a better person because you, like, wouldn't insult a noble woman, but you'll insult me. Fuck you. Drake snorts. So that's what it takes to get an apology. Apparently so. I'll get out of your hair. Daniel, get these two whatever they want. Yeah, is it on the house? Asshole? He ducks back into the kitchen. Yeah, exactly. Just, like, rub it in his face forever. Sorry about the boss. I wish I could say he's having a bad day, but he's just like that. Yeah, I know, Daniel. I worked here. Can I get you two something to drink? You're getting the world's biggest tip, Daniel. It's okay. Don't worry about it. 1 whiskey. Neat. Yeah, okay. What do you choose? So we can choose the house special, which apparently is on fire. A glass of wine or whiskey? Let's go for the house special. I want to drink something that's on fire. Coming right up. Mostly because I know if we drink whiskey, Drake's gonna be like, oh. Yeah, so no. He walks over to the bar and returns with your drinks a minute later. What happened back there, Drake? I never thought I'd see you play the noble card. Yeah, well, after everything the court has put you through, I figure you might as well get some use out of it. That's fair. Courtly privilege is good at keeping jerks away. Unless those jerks are also nobles. True facts. I'll remember that loophole. You both take a moment to enjoy your drinks, glancing around the mostly empty establishment. The last time we were here, I thought you were just another waitress at another bar. I was just another waitress at another bar. Weirdo. Take your freaking glasses off. I thought you all were my last chance for a Saturday night tip. Oh, so we left him on a Sunday. Well, I guess we maybe up and left. No, because we left at the end of our shift. So, yeah. He's saying we up and left him on a Saturday. No, we up and left him for a Sunday. On the Sunday. So, no, shut up, my dude. Drake raises his glass to you, grinning slightly. You don't grin slightly. You grin or you don't grin. I guess we've come a long way. From strangers to, so we can say friends or lovers. We are not lovers, we are friends. I don't care how many times I kissed you. Despite my best efforts, I guess we are. Admit it. You're glad I wore you down. It's nice to know you have my back. The feeling's mutual. You clink your glass against his. So, what was it like working here? Your old boss almost makes Olivia look warm and fuzzy. Yeah, not quite that bad. Honestly, we can say it paid the bills or it was a good time. Well, we established previously that, at least, in my headcanon, that Kira was an international law student, so it paid the bills. I didn't love it, but if I hadn't taken this job, I wouldn't be where I am today. That's pretty much always true. Right back in the same bar? Yeah. Yeah, but this time I don't have to serve the drinks. What about you? I've never heard any classic Drake work stories. I don't have a lot of them. Yeah, because he didn't work, Kira. Then just give me the highlights. Best and worst jobs you've ever had. Oh god, it's gonna be the same job. Drake takes another sip from his glass while he thinks. Best job was probably the summer I spent working in the royal stables. Oh, so is that why you know how to handle horses? Ugh. You? A stable hand? That sounds, so we can say like the best job ever, or like something out of a steamy romance novel. Stable hand usually isn't the best job ever because you spend a lot of time mucking stalls, but kind of want to give him shit. A stable hand, that sounds like something out of a steamy romance novel. The handsome commoner with a heart of gold, mucking out the stables at the royal castle. My heart is made out of whatever hearts are made of, thank you very much. You okay, dude? Calm down. That's exactly what the handsome commoner would say. Oh my god, yes, I love how uncomfortable this just made him. I love it. I love it, I love it. Oh, yeah, except it gets us a romance point. Fuck, okay. Sure, Roth. So, what was your worst job? Oh, that's easy. The time Maxwell paid me to DJ one of his dance parties. Oh god, you as a DJ. Yeah, exactly. His only jobs are really being Shamar's friend and holding whiskey. He had to pay you to DJ a party? A Maxwell party. I sure as hell wasn't gonna do it for free. Yeah, that's fair. It took me days to get all the glitter off of me. And the music out of my head. Yeah, you probably had tinnitus for like a week. Too much fun for you to handle? Drake looks at you with a haunted expression, shaking his head. I love it. Glitter doesn't belong in drinks, Roth. That's a hill I'm willing to die on. I would go with you there. Please don't ingest glitter. He tosses back the last of his whiskey. Looks like our drinks are running low. Yeah, then it's probably time to get going. We have a party to be at. You wave Daniel over, and he hands you the bill. I'll give Daniel, so we can say, a normal cash tip or the biggest tip he's ever gotten. I already promised him a good tip. The biggest tip he's ever gotten. You leave a $20 bill next to your glass. Whoa, feeling generous? Dude, I used to work in this job, okay? It's hard to earn tips on quiet days like this. He could use the cash. What about him? Drake nods at the door to the kitchen, where your former manager is peeking out at the two of you. When you see him, he clears his throat and ducks behind the doorframe. I'll leave him a note that says, we can say, screw you, thank you for everything, or it doesn't cost you anything to be nice. Now, let's be passive-aggressive. It doesn't cost you anything to be nice. Huh, maybe he'll take the hint. Yeah, you probably shouldn't be eating glitter glue, Echo. Probably don't do that. He won't take the hint, but it's fine. Oh, are you leaving already? Sorry, Daniel, but we have a party to get to. And hopefully we haven't lost this wedding ring. Well, maybe I'll see you around sometime. Take care of yourself, Kira. You too. Daniel, if you're done shooting the breeze with our customers, that pile of dishes isn't getting any cleaner. I just... fuck you. You know what, my note now says fuck you. I'll try. Come on, Drake. I know a shortcut that'll get us back to the hotel in plenty of time. That shortcut is called Uber. The sun has set by the time you leave the bar. You lead Drake to a pathway where the city's lights glisten along the waterfront. My God, how much time do we have? You sure this is a shortcut? Shortcuts are allowed to be scenic. Huh. There's a lot more to this place than I thought. What do you mean? Shmar's bachelor party, I mean his original one, was my first time in New York City. The movies don't really do it justice. Yeah, because the movies show you like 3 streets, dude. I mean, it's big and noisy, but I like that people aren't afraid to tell you what they think. It's all part of our New Yorker charm. Yeah, okay. Thanks for taking me out here, Roth. I really needed a breather. Of course. I wanted to, so we can say, show you around my old stomping grounds, or show you the most romantic view of the city. Oh, no, I wanted to show you around my old stomping grounds. You've already seen mine, otherwise I'd owe you a tour. You mean you just grew up in the Royal Palace? Somehow I pictured teenage Drake doing road trips across America. Huh, I wish. My family visited the US a lot when my dad was still alive, but we never really lived here. Aww. I can still picture you with a motorcycle. Still picture you on a motorcycle with a biker jacket. If you're trying to give me more fashion advice, you'll have to get in line behind Maxwell. Yeah, what's Maxwell gonna think of this outfit? Yeah. Before long, you arrive at your hotel, situated right along the waterfront. Drake sighs. I wish we could just stay out here all night instead of hanging out with a bunch of politicians. Yeah, that would be preferable. Well, we still have a few minutes before we need to get ready. You're cutting it kind of close here, Kira. This, takes time for women. What were you thinking? Oh, God. Yeah, exactly. Did he experience New York City drivers, too? Because, damn. Oh, God. Oh, what were you thinking? Okay, this is T for teen. But this is also a diamond scene. Oh, shit. Okay. I was thinking we can say we could skip some stones or about kissing you. So kissing's an option, so take a drink. But he is not the prince, so I am not obligated to kiss him, so I will not. I was thinking we could skip some stones. Drake's eyes light up when you mention the game. Otherwise he'd have gotten like, oh, I can't kiss you, but I'm going to. I don't want to deal with that. I haven't done that since I was a kid. New York rules. You automatically win if your stone makes it to Liberty Island. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Is that even possible? I mean, yeah, if you're Clark Kent. I know one way to find out. Drake chuckles as you both search for some suitably flat rocks. Ready? I skip the stone as far as I can. Hi. Why are we mad about this? Hiya! I guess it's a karate chop. You sling your stone across the water and it skips 6, 7, 8 times before finally sinking below the surface. Whoa. Drake whistles appreciatively before tossing his own stone across the water. It skips 4 times, then quietly sinks. I didn't know I was playing with a champ. You should know not to underestimate me by now. You're right, Roth. That's on me. So much for hitting Liberty Island. At least we gave it a shot. We should probably head inside, though. After staring at gifts all afternoon, I didn't think I could make it through another highbrow get-together. But now... I guess some time to unwind was all I needed. Thanks, Roth. Cool. Now put on some other clothes that aren't your denim. It's always good to recharge. So we took Drake out for drinks in New York. Yay! I'll see you at the party, Roth. I don't want to risk showing up to the United Nations in... this. Well, at least take the sunglasses off, my dude. It's nighttime. What are you doing? Good idea. I wouldn't want your death on my conscience. You start toward your hotel room as Drake returns to his own to change. Then remember your boutique appointment. You pull out the paper and find the address. I guess I'd better head to the boutique. A few minutes later, you enter the boutique, which is brimming with gorgeous couture gowns. You find Justin and Maxwell waiting for you inside. There's my golden girl. Can't have you missing tonight's festivities. You need to bring your A game. Do I? Do I really? Justin, we can say, how am I supposed to focus when we're so close to finding Tariq? Are we close to finding Tariq? Because I haven't seen any indication of this. Or, you're right, I have to make a good impression. So, yeah, I'm seeing no indication that we're at all close to finding Tariq. So, you're right, I have to make a good impression. Exactly! Tonight's event will be brimming with influential politicians and diplomats. Impressing them now could be indispensable in the future. God, please stop talking. So, who am I impressing tonight? Duchess Adelaide. She may not look it, but she wields a lot of power. Isn't getting into her good graces the same as getting into Madeline's? Yeah, do you know anything about moms and daughters, Kira? Good grief. Not exactly. They don't always see eye to eye, and unless Madeline actually marries King Shamar, Adelaide has a higher courtly standing. She is Duchess of Crona, after all. He says like that's supposed to mean anything to me. Crona? Not Fidelia, like Madeline? Fidelia is a county within the Duchy of Corona, which places Adelaide higher in the noble hierarchy. How do you remember all this stuff? Corridonian Court 101. I don't know, that sounds like at least 201, dude. I must have slept through that one. Besides, it's my job to know everything about you and your world, and it's Lady Kira's job to turn heads and minds tonight. God, no pressure, right? Meaning, we can say I need to charm them with my winning personality, I need to dress to impress, or what exactly? Hi, Emily! Welcome! It's going good, we're here in chapter 14, so we're moving the plot along. We've been busy making Drake uncomfortable with Henley shirts. It's been awesome. Let's see. I guess I need to charm them with my winning personality. That is the goal. But you know me, I'm the king of just in case. Ha ha ha. Oh God, please stop. I never get tired of that one. Maxwell, don't encourage him. Me either, pal. The point is that you need to look your best as well as act your best. Oh God, okay. Hence the location for this little prep party. Don't worry, I already picked something out while we were waiting. Okay, Maxwell. Maxwell holds up a cream gown with intricate lace details and a delicate double-stranded necklace. You sure know how to accessorize for an occasion. I like to call it successorizing. Oh God, Maxwell, that was awful. Turns of phrase aside, this dress is festive and distinguished. Perfect for tonight's event. I'll go try it on then. We're not buying it. So, creme de la creme. Mingle in style with ambassadors and dignitaries alike in this gorgeous gown. So let's see it. Let's bigify it. The waistline is honestly a little too high on this, because what it's doing is making it look like she has a really short torso and like gigantic hips, especially with the cut of the dress. I would, on her body type, I would drop that waistline just a little bit lower to show how small her waist is. So, honestly, this looks like either a wedding dress or like, kind of like something the Queen Mother would wear, honestly. Oh, did you finish book 3? Oh, I hope you liked it. So let's see. Let's please not wear that. Let's just wear our basic petal pink dress. Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. Aw, you didn't like it? Yeah, sorry, Maxwell. I'm saving my diamonds. It was a gorgeous pick, but I'm gonna stick with what I'm wearing. Well, you're the New York fashion expert. Besides, you always make a good impression. All right, I'm dressed. Mission accomplished. Now that that's taken care of, I have some other business to attend to. Oh, yeah? He salutes you before running out the door. What do you suppose he does all day when he's not advising you? Probably jets around in sports cars and hangs out with models or something. I don't know, dude. I kind of suspect Justin's a double agent. Like all shocked. What? I just think he's cool, okay? Shakira would be proud about her hips. It's true. She got a lot of hip action going there in that dress. Right. Well, we should probably get over to the venue. Let's go! Maxwell's always so eager. After stopping to grab the bottle of champagne from your hotel room, so this did make it across the Pacific with us. Awesome. You arrive at the United Nations celebration. You search for a familiar face in the crowd and find Shamar speaking to some delegates. When he sees you, he excuses himself. I'm thrilled to see that you made it safely over the Pacific. Yeah, where's this wedding ring? I'm so worried about this ring, y'all. Safely, though not entirely comfortably. Oh, well, I hope you enjoy Perfect Match 2. I haven't played that one, so... Oh? If there is something I can do to improve the comfort of the jet, please don't hesitate to mention it. Can you make Maxwell complain less? Sadly, that is beyond my control, but perhaps I can make up for the discomfort by taking you out in the city tonight? My God, I seriously think we never sleep. We can say I like where this is going, or wouldn't it be more appropriate for me to take you out? This was actually my thought. Wouldn't it be more appropriate for me to take you out? This is my city, after all. You make an excellent point. What should we do? We can get lost in the crowd at Times Square, which I'm sure your head of security will appreciate. Stroll through Central Park, which I'm also sure you'll appreciate. It will hark back to the night we met. Yes, come full circle, as it were. Which, if I recall correctly, was a pretty good night. You recall incorrectly. It was a spectacular night. Ooh, spectacular is not the word I expected you to pull out. Nice. Aren't you a charmer? I try. A man with an air of importance and several medals on his chest approaches, eyes intent on Shamar. It seems my courtly duties call. If you would like to join me tonight, I will wait for you after the party. He gives you one last longing glance before turning toward the approaching dignitary. You spot Drake and Maxwell by a large stained glass window and head toward them. Kira, thank goodness you're here. That's, we can say, my kind of welcome, or suspicious, what did you do? Yeah, no, thank goodness. Suspicious, what did you do? I got my flags mixed up and thought Finland was Sweden, Sweden was Norway, Norway was Iceland, Iceland was Denmark, and Denmark was Sweden. Oh God. Oh, nice. The senior gives you like nice character creation options. That's cool. He addressed all the delegations incorrectly, including Sweden, twice. Oof. I was guessing by that point. Oh my God, Maxwell. Now they've been arguing for the past hour over disputes going back to something called the Kalmar Union. I just wanted to say hello. Good job, Maxwell. Oh, Maxwell, you're as bad at geography as an American. How about you, Drake? We can say enjoying the party or caused any diplomatic disasters? Well, I don't think it gets much worse than what Maxwell did, so are you enjoying the party, Drake? Oh my God, he's not wearing denim. Please take this in for a moment. Drake has actually put on appropriate clothing for an event. Okay. It's actually not so bad. At least I can get a decent ribeye around here. I should have guessed. You know me so well. But what are you doing with us? Aren't you supposed to be doing courtly stuff like winning friends and influencing people? I don't know, I feel like the diplomatic crisis should die down before I try to address anybody. Actually, I'm supposed to impress Adelaide tonight, as I'm literally standing here with a bottle of champagne. Got any hot tips? It's sad that I know every single character and what they are from just by showing them to me. No, it just means that that's, one of the things you like to do and spend your time on. So, like, it usually doesn't take very long of me seeing a character in something to recognize them. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just something that you like. I wouldn't say it's sad or good or anything. It's just something you like. If I know anything about Adelaide, it's that she likes a stiff drink and Maxwell. Oh, poor I'm not gonna whore out Maxwell, okay? We're not doing that. She's always making me dance with her. Maybe I could get a break this time? Cool, I'll get her super drunk Maxwell and she won't be able to stand up. That's the plan. Then I say focus on her other vices. She'll certainly respect you if you can go drink for drink with her. Excellent! Okay. Show you know how to have a good time. Yeah, and everyone knows she's the biggest gossip at court. Oh, holy shit, they're giving me a lot of information, y'all. So, alcohol and gossip? That's refreshingly simple, actually. That's the spirit! You've got this all by yourself without my help at all! Poor Maxwell just wants to go hide. Poor guy. Don't worry, Maxwell. I won't tell her where you are. Speaking of, I see her. She's over by the bar, alone. Now's your chance. Go get him, Tiger! Oh, God, Maxwell, please don't. You walk over. Duchess Adelaide, it's lovely to see you. Is it? When we were in Shanghai, I overheard you lamenting that there wasn't any good champagne available. Eavesdropping, were you? A bit. Good. The court would be an unbearably dull place without all the snooping and gossip. Okay, girl. Thanks. In any case, I got this for you. So we are going to give Adelaide the bottle of champagne that we bought in Shanghai. She accepts the offering and takes a moment to read the label. New York is hardly lacking champagne, but this is a particularly fine vintage. You have good taste. I'm so pleased you like it. Come, Kira, sit. It sucks that you're having a hard time with school, Echo. I know how stressful school can get, especially when there's a lot of pressure to perform in several different areas. Alright, Adelaide's excited about this champagne, I can see. As you take the chair next to her, she pops the cork off the bottle of champagne and pours herself a glass. Champagne? I would love some. She plucks an empty glass from your place setting and fills it. So we are going to take the drink. You watch her drink her entire glass in one sip. Oh boy. Okay. Alright. I should down the whole glass. So that's what she's done. You toss back the entire glass, setting it down on the table empty. Adelaide smiles. This is an unofficial drinking rule that whenever the character is drinking, we drink, and particularly if it's a drinking game within the game. So take a drink. Veil of Secrets does have a good character creator. I started that one and then kind of got disillusioned with it early on. So, yeah. I'm pleased to see that someone at this so-called party knows how to have a good time. Woman, I've been practicing with Drake. I've been pre-gaming. We're on. So am I. Here, let me get you another. She sighs. You know, I find that the United Nations takes itself far too seriously. Don't you think this event could use a little extra excitement? Oh God, what is this gonna do? How about we can say more alcohol, more dancing, or some courtly gossip? Well, we've done the alcohol, so let's do some gossip. Some courtly gossip. I do love a good scoop, though I sincerely doubt you can tell me something I don't already know. So, we'll see. Did you know that we can say Kiara speaks more than just French? Bastien thinks the Queen Mother is unfit for her position. Or Madeline pretended she had a chocolate allergy to haze Hannah. Ooh. Okay. So Kiara speaks more than just French doesn't sound like that's very hush-hush. Madeline pretended she had a chocolate allergy. Kind of bad-mouthing her daughter on that one, so... I kind of... But then the Queen Mother is also her cousin, but we also know that they're on poor terms. So I'm going to go with Bastien thinks the Queen Mother is unfit for her position. You would speak ill of my own cousin in front of me? Delightful! I wish the rest of the court would treat her with less reverence. This woman is so excited. Okay. Who knew marrying a king could make someone so insufferable? Alright, so we've got some approval from her. Yes, a sip of water totally counts as a drink because I do not have an alcoholic beverage tonight. I've already had plenty of alcohol on the day. So, I know, right? It seems you've proven me wrong, Kira. Where do you get your information? Sorry, Adelaide. I can't reveal the identities of my informants. I suppose every woman has to keep her edge somehow. To be quite honest, Kira, Regina and Madeline had given me a rather negative impression of you. I should have known better than to trust those two boors. Neither knows how to have any fun at all. But it seems that you do. I may be less careful to avoid your company in the future. Alright, so we impressed Adelaide! Ha! Awesome. Alright. I look forward to it. I wish Madeline had your sense of levity. It would do her a world of good. What do you mean? That girl has had ambitions higher than the sky since she was old enough to sit at a state function. I know beyond a doubt that she will be an excellent queen. But I do worry about what being queen will mean for her. She puts immense pressure on herself as it is. I can't see it doing her any good. Perhaps if she could just let loose every once in a while like you, I wouldn't worry so much. We've seen her let loose, okay? It's bad. It would probably be better for everyone if she could do that. You know, I think you could have gone far in this court if you hadn't gotten caught up with that Tariq fellow. Well, about Tariq. Such a sad sap, that one. And boring. The only gossip I ever heard about him was that he wore exclusively Italian leather shoes. That sounds important. Why is that not red? At least they were Saturinis. The man had taste. Wait, what? So we got Adelaide to reveal a clue about Tariq. Okay, it was important. Now, I'm told this place carries an extremely rare and delicious scotch, and I bet I can charm some out of that waiter. She waves as she walks off toward a man in all black carrying a serving tray. You walk away from Adelaide and spot Maxwell, mostly hidden in an alcove in a far corner of the room. Hey, Maxwell. Everything okay over here? I was trying to perform this cool trick I saw once where you toss a piece of bruschetta in the air without losing the toppings and then catch it in your mouth. But I hit the Turkish ambassador in the face, so I've sought asylum in this alcove. Oh my god, Maxwell, we literally can't take you anywhere, can we? I hope you're having a better night. How'd it go with Adelaide? I think I managed to impress her. Woo! Go Kira! Now, all we have to do is find Tariq, clear your name, and stop Madeline and Shamar's wedding. You take a seat next to him. Hey, Maxwell, there's something that's on my mind. Shoot. What if we don't find Tariq? What if he's already dead? No, Kira, don't think like that. We're so close. You can't give up. That's not... Even if we find Tariq, you never know what'll happen, so... What happens if I don't become queen? I just want to know that you and Bertrand and Savannah and little Barty will be okay. You know me. I'll breakdance my way to success. Or maybe become a magician. Or I could be a best-selling author. Maxwell. Right. As for Bertrand, he's kind of figuring things out right now, I think. But, Kira, when I invited you to Cordonia, I liked you, but I didn't know you. I saw how Shamar looked at you and thought maybe I could help him and set things right for House Beaumont. I didn't know things would be this hard. Maxwell, you couldn't have. I know, just... What I'm trying to say is that the way things are with House Beaumont, that's for me and Bertrand to fix, not you. I don't want you to be unhappy because of us. Well, I already lost my job, so... Oh, Maxwell, so we can say, it means a lot to hear you say that. You could never make me unhappy, or I want to help House Beaumont. Do I want to help House Beaumont? I don't know. Like, if we don't become queen, there's not a lot we can do anyway, so it means a lot to hear you say that. I never meant to make our problems, your problems. If you don't marry Shamar, I'm sure Bertrand will find another way. Thank you, Maxwell. Come on, let's head back to the party. Yeah, exactly. Can't find Tariq, just assume he's dead. What if I mess up again? I might already be an internationally wanted man. Well, you already are because Adelaide definitely wants you, so... How about this? I'll keep an eye on you. How do I know you can be trusted? Well, we could find somewhere else to go. Somewhere away from all the diplomats. Ooh, Kiara told me that this building has a cool rooftop lounge. Cool, let's go there. Oh, I bet it has an amazing view of the city. Do you want to go? Gee, sounds like we're gonna have to pay for this. All right, so what do we do? I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, Emily. So we can go to the roof with Maxwell for 16 diamonds, or we can stay at the party. Nah, let's go to the roof. We don't get to spend a lot of time with Maxwell, so I have to see what that looks like. You and Maxwell take the elevator to the top floor, then find a small stairwell which takes you the rest of the way to the roof. Wow. Cool, so this isn't ADA compliant. Awesome. That view is unbelievable. So we're going to admire the view for a moment. This looks very nice, very comfy. But yeah, totally not apparently for people with mobility issues. We're on top of the world. Now all I need is my faithful gorilla companion. Yeah, where's Oliver, by the way? Whoa, look at the stars. You're seriously going to tell me you can see stars in New York City, please? Ooh, do you see an elephant smoking a pipe too? Oh my god, Maxwell. Huh? Maxwell points up at a collection of stars, and you study it for a few moments. I see, we can say the elephant, there's its face, Santa Claus eating a hoagie, or a bunch of stars. Yeah, I know, waiting for the next chapter for a story can kind of suck, but I don't know how quickly chapters for like other apps come out, but if it's like once per week, that's usually fine with me. So we can see the elephant. I think I'm going to say I see Santa Claus eating a hoagie. Oh, so he's a sandwich guy now? I could have been eating those Christmas cookies this whole time. Maybe he feeds the cookies to his reindeer? Well, then who eats the carrots? Yeah, the world may never know. I know, there's part of me that wants to like go through the books that I've already played and just be like a gigantic jerk to everybody and see what happens with the story mechanic, because especially with this one where they go on talking about how the player character is this like nice, wonderful person, I just want to see like, does that even change if we're a jerk to everybody? Because that'd be kind of awful. Looking up at the stars, we can say, makes me feel so small. With you is funny. Or is so romantic. Oh, please, let's not go there with Maxwell, okay? He's our brother figure. Please don't. Looking up at the stars makes me feel so small. Really? But they look so tiny out there. It makes me feel huge. They seem tiny, but they're actually gigantic. Potentially whole other worlds with billions of other lives. It makes me think that maybe all this stuff with the scheme, with the court, maybe it's not such a big deal after all. Choices really does do wonderful music. If you go on YouTube, you can find playlists that are just the music from Choices, and they're strangely fun, actually. You know, with everything that's happened, I've been thinking a lot about change. About how much I've changed since coming to Cordonia. Shamar is a king now. Hannah stood up to her dad. Drake is an uncle. But you haven't changed very much at all. Yeah. You're still the same kind, happy-go-lucky, impulsive guy who walked into my bar what feels like a lifetime ago. That sounds like a bad thing. No, it's not. You know, I'm not sure I've properly thanked you for what you did that night. What do you mean? I wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. I wouldn't have become an honorary Beaumont or been to court. I wouldn't have traveled around the world. Well, really, it was Shamar, right? I mean, you came to Cordonia for him. It was, we can say, for Shamar, but you're the one who invited me, or never really about him. Oh, I'm not touching that other one because I don't want it to go anywhere near where I think they're trying to push this. So it was for Shamar, but you're the one who invited me. Sure, I wanted to see where things might go with him, but he's not the one who took a chance on me. That was all you. What I mean to say is, thank you. Maybe it would have been for the best if I'd just left you well enough alone. Oh, Maxwell, honey, no. What are you talking about? If I brought you here, then I'm also responsible for your name being dragged through the mud, for all the problems that have come up. Oh, honey, no. No, Maxwell, no. This is not how this works. You are not responsible for anyone else's decisions. Like, oh my god, no. No, honey, you're not responsible for the king trying to set us up, for Tariq assaulting us, for all this other shit that's happened. No, you are not responsible for this, Maxwell. No. I should have at least been able to fix them for you. Oh, Maxwell, no. You've been fixing them. Weren't you the one who spent all day on the phone trying to track down Tariq? Which, by the way, we know what kind of shoes he likes. I guess. Yes, Max is also an uncle. That's the other thing. But Max always knew the entire time that he was an uncle, whereas Drake kind of had that thrust upon him, I guess. I was kind of thinking we were going to go like Drake became less of an asshole, but I guess we're going to go with uncle. And who helped me chase down a reporter on the streets of Italy? Oh, I know this one. Me? Oh, Maxwell. Exactly. And when I was sitting in the airport after coronation waiting for my flight, who came to bring me back to court? Well, Bertrand was there too. It was you, Maxwell. Remember, Bertrand sold me out in like week 2, so yeah. I can always count on you, we can say, for support, for witty comebacks, or to be the bad cop to my good cop. No, we can always count on him for support. That's a good thing to say. You're the most supportive person in my life. I don't know about that. I feel like that's Hannah, but whatever. You've always believed in me, even when no one else thought I would survive at court. Yeah, this is true. Well, yeah, we underdogs have to stick together. It's more than that. Maxwell, you're... Oh, so we can say like a brother or more than a friend to me. No, we're not doing more than a friend. Yeah, that's... for one thing, I don't like the phrase more than a friend because it devalues friendship. For another thing, we're not going there. We're just not going there. Maxwell, you're like a brother to me. Sorry. Aw, Kira. But like a cool, fun brother, right? Not a mean, overbearing one. No, that's Bertrand, honey. Definitely. Bertrand's got the overbearing part covered. Boy, does he. Wow, so the achievement's called Brotherly Love. You told Maxwell he's like a brother to you. Were we seriously supposed to start something with Maxwell in this scene? Are you kidding me? Y'all. No. Ew. This has been a good talk. But do you know what would make it better? What? A secret handshake. Alright, show me what you got. Maxwell leads you in an elaborate series of hand gestures, which culminates in a two-fisted imitation of an explosion. Feels good to use my hands to their full potential. Well, the party is probably almost over downstairs. You won't have to restrain them for long. I couldn't if I wanted to. Let's get back down there before we're missed. You and Maxwell follow the stairs back to the elevators, which you use to return to the party. When you arrive, you see that people are beginning to leave. Looks like it's time to go, and I still have a few calls to make. Bye, Maxwell. You are about to leave for the evening when you remember... Oh, right. Shamar wanted me to show him the city. You search the crowds as people file out and spot Shamar at the perimeter of the room. He winks before heading out one of the doors. Yeah, he's all smiling. Going out with Shamar will unlock an exclusive casual outfit for him. Oh God, what's he gonna be wearing? What? Alright, y'all, let's take this in for a second. What? Huh. Okay, so he's wearing drawstring pants. Where did he get this shirt? That says Drake and Maxwell and Hannah and Bertrand. Where did he get this? I'm so confused. Okay, anyway. At least he's not wearing, like, drug dealer bro sunglasses, so let's go explore the city with Shamar for 16 diamonds. Here goes. You meet Shamar outside. I'm glad you came. I couldn't miss it. You ready for the best tour of New York? Lead the way. You walk a few blocks before emerging on a sidewalk facing Times Square. People rush past, barely sparing you a glance. It's a funny thing being in a crowd. You've never been more surrounded and yet so completely ignored. I bet being ignored is something of a foreign feeling for you these days. Alright, see you on Friday, Emily. Indeed it is. Though I can't say that I mind. There is no one I would rather be lost in the crowd with. And we all smiling. Though, it has occurred to me that this might be the last occasion on which we are able to sneak away for a private excursion. Yeah, because you still won't pull the damn trigger and just say you're marrying me instead of Madeline. What makes you say that? He's getting married, Kira. Come on. Bastian and Maxwell will find Tariq in no time, I'm sure. And when that happens, well, the next few days are likely to be a whirlwind. Once the dust has settled, you will be in the center of the spotlight once more. I know, right? I was kind of like, how are we gonna cheese him up? But no, they kind of just made him look just more normal, which I guess I'm okay with in that casual outfit. Kira, I want to make sure that's something you still want. You know, Shamar, we can say the spotlight is where I belong, which it's not. I'll gladly weather it for you. Or, that's a good point, call the whole thing off. I'm not gonna say that on the off chance that that's not kidding around. Even though, you know, that's probably what I would actually say. I know, instead of drug dealer glasses, it's the librarian glasses. A little bit, yeah. I don't really like the spotlight is where I belong, so I guess I'm left with I'll gladly weather it for you. I can face anything as long as you are by my side. Awkward, but okay. I have often found myself thinking the very same thing. Yeah, you ever gonna marry me? Or at least propose to me? Well, in any case, let's enjoy this night of privacy while we have it. Happily. You continue down the street and nearly walk past a cart on the sidewalk offering custom-printed t-shirts, but you pause. Shamar turns to you, brows knit. Oh, so this is where he gets it, okay. What is it? I just had a great idea. I'm gonna have a shirt made for you. You are? It'll be the perfect disguise for our incognito adventure, and I know just what it'll say. Give me a minute. You walk up to the stand and describe your idea to the woman at the cash register. She nods and instructs you to wait a few minutes. What should I be expecting? Oh, I could make so many jokes, but I'm not going to. A surprise. Totally won't be inappropriate. Well, I'm certain I'll love it. A few minutes later, the shirt is ready. You usher Shamar toward a nearby clothing store. They have changing rooms in there. Go try it on. If I'm changing, perhaps you would like to as well. You might catch some extra attention in that. I'll consider it. Now go! He obliges, disappearing into the store. He returns a few minutes later, smiling. So yeah, here he is in his outfit. So we say, look at that. We can say, now you can carry your friends with you wherever you go, or this look is second only to no shirt at all. Let's not be super inappropriate. Now you can carry your friends wherever you go, or with you wherever you go. And a reminder of you as well. So you like it? I adore it nearly as much as I adore you. Wow, that was cheesy. Oof. Oh, I hope you're not lactose intolerant because oof. Okay. Alright. Wait a minute. Where did you get those pants? You sent him into a clothing store, Kira. Oh, I was afraid that wearing a t-shirt with slacks might cause me to stand out more rather than less, so I bought these in the store. That is a fair point, which I had not considered. I have good ideas every now and then. Shall we continue our walking tour of New York? Shamar extends an arm toward you. We can take his arm or give him a low five. Yeah, let's take his arm. Don't leave him hanging. You wrap your arm around his, enjoying his warmth in the crisp nighttime air. Yeah, they're romantic. It's nice to feel like a normal person with you for a change. No intrigue, no schemes. It's like the first time we met before you knew I was a prince. Aww. You know, I think you were destined to fall for me as soon as we met that night. Oh? What twist of fate brought us together? Literally all of them, dude. Well, Cordonians love their apples, and I'm from the Big Apple. How much more obvious could it be? Alright, Cordonian apples, take a drink. Wasn't expecting to see that here, but here we are. That's cute, actually. The logic is undeniable. After all, you are the apple of my eye. Oh my god, you two, just get a room. Holy crap. This is awful, but also hilarious. Wow. So we can say, you have bested me in a battle of wit. I admit defeat. That was next level awful. Or that was sweet. That's so sweet. I almost kind of wonder if we'll try to outpun him if I say that's so sweet. That's so sweet. Let's see if we're gonna outpun him. That's so sweet. No! Oh, boo. Okay. Damn. Not as sweet as you. I may go as so far as to say that you are sweeter than a Cordonian ruby. Holy shit, take a drink. More apple talk. Anything sweeter than a Cordonian ruby. We've established this. So we all smiling. Yeah, that works. You continue walking with Shamar, arm in arm, through the crowded streets. Kira, there is something I wanted to discuss with you tonight. Yes, the wedding ring that's totally not being stolen out of my hotel room as we speak. Why are you buying clothes in the soup store? This is a good question. This is a very good. I think we went across the street from the soup store, or next door, just off frame. There is something I wanted to discuss with you tonight. What's up? Being so close to Tariq? How are we this close to Tariq? No one has given us this impression. To clearing your name has had me thinking about what the future may hold for us. Yeah? Is it an actual relationship? We are closer than ever to being able to be together in the open. If that's what you want. Shamar, for me, the inevitable conclusion to that line of thinking is pure unbridled happiness. Kira, it is important to me that you know that regardless of what happens in the next few days, I love you with everything that I am. Do you, though? Shamar, we can say, I love you too, or I'm still not sure what I want. I mean, it's called the royal romance, right? So, like, we kind of have to go with him. But, the way they set this arc up is just bad, and I don't like it. Shamar, I love you too, I guess. No words have ever brought me greater joy than those. Oh, yeah? The thing of it is, knowing how you make me feel, and that those feelings are returned. How can I even conceive of marrying Madeline? Exactly! So don't! What are you saying? Yeah, what are you saying? I'm not entirely certain. I don't know whether I can go through with marrying Madeline. So don't! Good lord, where is the law that says you absolutely positively have to be married by, like, next Tuesday? I know that I must, but I don't want to think about what happens if you can't find Tariq, or if he refuses to cooperate. What happens? We can say we'll still be together no matter what. If you stay with Madeline, that's it. Woo! Or we will both have a decision to make. I don't want to make this an ultimatum situation. Because, like, we're talking about possibilities here, right? So I think the, like, mature answer here is we will both have a decision to make. Shamar sighs, his shoulders slumping. That's a lot of S's in a sentence. Yes, we will. Trust me, I know we're going to find Tariq. Right, as we were like literally saying earlier, oh my god, what happens if I don't become queen? We're so close. I can feel it. Your path leads you and Shamar into Central Park, the lights from the New York skyscrapers illuminating the trees and pathways. Central Park astonishes me every time I visit. It is very pretty. I recognize this, like, skyline from various movies. Why is that? There is something so profound about this sliver of nature contained and restrained within the city. New York is a city which knows itself, knows its purpose, and yet it is unwilling to relinquish this last precious piece of earthen beauty. Okay. Shamar. Bye, Echo. See you on Friday. Yeah, gotta wake up for school. School is more important. So we can say, Shamar, that's beautiful. It reminds me of you, or it's just a park. Honestly, it kind of does remind me of him. So, Shamar, it reminds me of you. How so? You are a man who knows himself and his purpose. You are committed in your duty to your people, and yet there is a piece that you refuse to give up control of, a piece that you keep for yourself. Dotty romance point. I don't keep it for myself, Kira. I keep it for you. Ah, that's so sappy. Central Park is a part of what makes New York the city it is, just as you are a part of me, of who I am. What about you, Kira? What is your favorite part of New York City? I would have to say, so we can say the people, the nightlife, or meeting you. I'm not going to be that sappy, so I think I'm going to say the people. We New Yorkers are sometimes rough around the edges, but at least you always know where you stand. Sometimes a little too well. I doubt I would ever consider you rough around the edges, but the people here are certainly more forthright than I'm accustomed to. That is one thing I miss about this place. You don't have to speak in code or veil your intentions. You don't have to pretend you feel one way when you actually feel another. I will admit, the honesty is rather refreshing. Do you miss it, living here? No, it's cheaper to live in Cordonia where everyone else is paying for everything for me. Of course I don't miss living here. Yeah, I do. Honestly, we can say I don't miss it at all, sometimes, or I've never really thought about it. Honestly, sometimes. New York was my home for a long time. There is a part of me that misses it, like there is a part of me that misses my high school and my childhood home. But I'm also incredibly lucky to be where I am now. You stop at the base of an old stone bridge and look out over the water, breathing in the crisp evening air. It appears that the park has all but emptied around you. I've never felt the city be so silent. It's almost as though we are frozen in time. Okay, dude. That would, we can say, be lovely, mean more waiting to be together for good. Ooh, good point. Or make a great sci-fi movie. Actually, the mean more waiting to be together for good is a good line. I'm gonna go with that. That would mean more waiting to be together for good, because that's a good line. As much as I am enjoying this night with you, I'm impatient for nights like this to be the norm. Daw, romance point. As am I, Kira. Honestly, the anticipation is almost more than I can handle. I thought it was just me. Shamar smiles at you, and there is something probing in his gaze. Kira, I... What is it? I suppose I'm just beginning to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And what a bright light it is. He continues to gaze deep into your eyes, the smile lingering on his lips. Yeah, he's all smiling. Look at him. I should, so we can kiss Shamar, get back to the hotel. Kissing's an option. Take a drink. Alright. House rule says you kiss the prince, so we gonna kiss the prince. You lean toward Shamar, and he responds, closing the distance between you and wrapping you up in his arms. He presses his lips to yours in a deep, urgent kiss. So we went 90 and he went 10, is what I just heard. Okay. You pull him closer, relishing the warmth and strength of his embrace. You hear the smile in his voice when he pulls away slightly, his forehead pressed to yours. Soon, I will be able to kiss you like this in public. We are in public. And we can say you'd better, or how about like this, which sounds like kissing's an option again. Take another drink. So yeah, and how about like this? You pull him toward the shadows at the base of the bridge and press him against the stone, tilting your head up to capture his lips in a fervent kiss. Whoa, whoa. There's probably some, like, poor homeless guy trying to get some sleep under there, you two. Like, they found their good spot, and you're interrupting. You allow one hand to play with his collar while the other tangles in his hair. Please remember what Shamar's avatar looks like. He responds, grasping at the back of your clothing. Well, okay, kids, T for teen. I know your kinks choices. After a moment, you pull back playfully. So? I will kiss you however you like. Whoa. You like impressionable children watching. You smile as he plants a peck on your forehead. Good. Alright, so we kissed Shamar in Central Park. It's getting late. Won't you be missed? I'm afraid you're correct. We should probably return to the hotel and the rest of the world. Allow me to walk you back to your room? Of course. Later that night, you're back in your hotel room alone when you hear a knock on your door. Take a drink. I'm almost out of drink. You get up to answer, and it's none other than Maxwell and Bertrand. Boy, am I shocked to see you, Maxwell. Really? Yeah, because we haven't seen Hannah all day. Not even a little. Bertrand, on the other hand. Yes, I have returned. But that's not the big news. What is it? We've asked this question a lot. Maxwell? I spoke to a few more shops and, based on customer descriptions matching Tariq, narrowed down the list of addresses where he could be holed up. Okay. That's great! We should... Don't let your enthusiasm get the better of you just yet. Why? What's the catch? Maxwell was only able to narrow it down to 10 locations. Oh, remember that conversation we had with Adelaide that maybe would like to come back and be a factor now? Which means a lot of searching to do when we get to LA. 10 locations? We can go great, good job, Maxwell, or going to take a while. Honestly, 10, that's a lot, but it could still be way worse. So actually, that's pretty good. Good job, Maxwell. You deserve a good pat on the back. Maxwell reaches up with one hand and slaps his own back a few times, smiling. Yeah, he's proud of himself. It's okay. What? You weren't gonna do it. Ooh, that's a fact. Wait, at the party tonight, Adelaide mentioned that Tariq only wears Satarini shoes. Is that helpful? Actually, yes. Only a few of the shops carry that brand, so you can focus your efforts on the addresses from those that do. Wait, did you say when we get to LA? Why did we go to Shanghai to New York and now we're going back to LA? That he did. Is the engagement tour making a surprise detour? Nope, this'll be just us. The royal jet will be waiting for us as soon as you're ready to leave. Oh my god, we never sleep. King Shamar is regretfully unable to accompany, as it wouldn't do for the king to be away from court for so long with no reason given. However, he did volunteer use of the jet, as there is no time to lose. I guess that means we're off to LA! Will you be able to track down Tariq at long last? Find out in the next chapter! So that is our stopping point for this evening. I will return. Plan is for Friday, this Friday, same time, same place, here on twitch.tv/aromanticace at 7 p.m. Pacific, 8 Mountain, 9 Central, 10 Eastern? Yeah, 10 Eastern. So, yeah, until then, catch you later.